From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Friday, November 1st. Our first story comes from Donald Trump, who is suing CBS for $10 billion over a, quote, deceitful 60 Minutes interview with Vice President Kamala Harris. CBS said it aired the entirety of Harris's answer to a question about Israel, but split it across two broadcasts with a shorter answer shown on 60 Minutes. The network has said the First Amendment protects the editorial judgments made by the program. 1011, nor any local stations on the CBS network are included in this lawsuit. Second story developing out of Omaha this morning. 3 people are in the hospital with serious injuries following an overnight house explosion. Authorities were called to 50th and Robin Drive in Bellevue just before 11 p.m. So far, the fire chief says there may have been up to 7 people inside the home, and it's not stable for anyone to enter the house at the current moment. An investigation is underway. Your third story, a Nebraska prison inmate has died. Sean Nakayan Clearson died yesterday at a Lincoln hospital. He was incarcerated at the Reception and Treatment Center in Lincoln. 1 year ago, he began a 40 to 50-year sentence for attempted sexual assault of a child out of Douglas County. As is the case when an inmate dies in custody, a grand jury will conduct an investigation. Fourth story, colder weather may be just around the corner, and if you're interested, you're invited to help out by putting the beds to bed. It's a Parks and Rec Department campaign that says volunteers can help out turn soil and compost for the flower beds in the city's sunken gardens at 26th and D Streets. This event is going on tomorrow from 8:30 to 10:30 in the morning. And then wrapping things up with your final Morning Pulse story, it is that time of year to fall back and get an extra hour of sleep. Daylight savings time ends on Sunday at 2 a.m. It runs from the second Sunday in March to the first Sunday in November. Lawmakers at both the local and federal levels have pushed over the years to make daylight savings time permanent. Senate in 2022 approved a measure to make daylight savings time permanent, but the bill never came to a vote in the House. That is your Morning Pulse for this November 1st, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.